Hello comic book fans, and welcome to Cammy's Comic Corner. A lot to talk about this week, so let's get right into it. And just a warning, spoilers are in this podcast. Now, on to the pick of the week. We have Secret Invasion #1, written by Brian Michael Bendis and art by Laniil Yu. Finally, a Marvel event it seems that I can get behind. Planet Hulk, World War Hulk, pfft. Brand New Day, pfft. Civil War, pfft. You know the deal. But Secret Invasion #1, written by Mr. Bendis and art by Mr. Yu, feels just like a new Avengers book right after Civil War happened, because they were on that same book. In this issue, we find out a ton of people are Skrulls. We got Jarvis, we got Hank Pym, we got Dugan. It's insane how many Skrulls are in this issue. And that's not even the big part. That is just at the end, when the Mighty Avengers and the New Avengers are trying to figure out what's wrong with Tony Stark because he's been infected by an alien virus. It seems the Skrull ship that crash landed to Earth has nothing but 70s Marvel heroes inside. They say they know who they are, but who the hell are you people? So now it's just like, what the hell's going on? There's Skrulls everywhere. Who's a Skrull now? Can you be a Skrull and not even know it? Oh, Captain Marvel, another Skrull. But then again, we saw that in Brian Reed's series. That one Skrull said, "You're not Captain Marvel," so maybe it's their Skrull as well. Who knows? Anyway, exciting issue. I am fully on board with this Marvel event, so don't say that I hate Marvel, because this is the kind... These are the comic books coming out nowadays that really make you happy that you're a comic book fan. Now, on to the Fast Five.
It's the music that we choose. It's the music that we choose.
First up from DC, we have All New Adam #22. This fun issue by Rick Remender shows that Ryan Choi, although he might be shrinking down in size, he still has the ability to kick some big blood creature's ass. But then at the end, it seems like he might be dead, but I just think it might be inside the beast or transported to another dimension, something. They can't just kill off Panda and then just kill off Ryan Choi. Sure, the original Adam is back, Ray Palmer, but I still think Ryan Choi can still stick around for a few more issues. Next up from Icon, we have Kick-Ass #2. Now you see, you got the writer of Civil War, and then you got the artist from World War Hulk. Now separately, their mega events suck, but together they make such a fun book. We find out in this issue of Kick-Ass that his power is pretty much getting his ass kicked. After being just in hospitals, in and out, and finally recovered, what's he do? He puts back on the suit to go out and fight more crime. And this time, he wins! So, keep on fighting, little man. Next up from DC, we have Nightwing 143. This concludes the arc by Peter J. Tomasi. It's been a fun issue because for a while, Nightwing felt like he was just the butt of all DC jokes. No one knew what the hell to do with him. And then Tomasi comes along, being the great writer that he is. He's shown from Black Adam, The Dark Ages, and a few Green Lantern Corps issues. Comes on and says, hey, you know what, I'll take the reins to this book. And he kicks ass doing it. Not the book, but he does a good job on this book. Highly fun read. I highly, highly recommend it. Next up from Dark Horse, we have Abe Sapien, The Drowning #3. Well, first of all, the cover alone by Mike Mignola is why anyone should be buying this book. But although I'll be waiting for this to come out in trade before I collect it and give it to friends, the story in this issue is very fun. You got Abe running around in this kind of dream world / other dimension, fighting off this huge, creepy-looking serpent creature thingy. Good issue. Only 2 more issues in this miniseries left before it comes to a close, and then we might find out some other secrets from Abe Sapien that have been revealed. And finally from DC, we have Detective Comics 843, written by our own Mr. Paul Dini. Whenever Paul Dini's on this book, it's a good book. Whenever he's not, it's an okay book. But this week, he is on Detective Comics. We find out the origin of the new ventriloquist, and he ain't no dummy. Or, shall I say, she ain't no dummy. Throw in Zatanna and Batman working together once again, and you have a fun book. And just like, it has that tension, that sexual tension of will they, won't they? Come on, hook up and make magical little kids, Zatanna and Batman. We're waiting for it. And rooting for it as well. Well, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner reviews this week, and now on to the American Virgin Volume 1 contest. I got 4 emails, which was amazing for me. Sure, that might sound pathetic to you, but to me, to get 4 emails from people saying they loved the show and they're watching it, that's great. So I put all the names in the hat, I swiveled around, and I got one name, and it's Justin. Justin, you, congratulations, you won American Virgin Volume 1. I'll be contacting you later about the details. But for those of you interested, the any 3 X-Men I would have taken were Cyclops, Nightcrawler, or Colossus. But don't worry, I think that question might have been a little bit too advanced for some people, so I'll go ahead and in a contest next week I'll be putting up another trade, but with an easier question. Something like, I don't know. But anyway, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner this week. Just subscribe to Cammy's Comic Corner. Go to iTunes Music Store, type in Cammy's Comic Corner, and you can subscribe from there. Or be our friend on MySpace at myspace.com/Cammy's Comic Corner. You can also subscribe to iTunes from there too by hitting that banner. But you can also become a friend of the show. That does it. I'm Cammy. This has been Cammy's Comic Corner. Have a good week.